Welcome back everybody for another episode of Planet Nomads. Now, I have done a good bit of work since last episode. I have actually gotten the base pretty much finished up for at least the top level. You can also see I have a radar installed on the top, and because it used so much power, I had to go ahead and put it on this. As you can see, just the radar by itself is using 60% of this biomass generator's output. So yeah, I had to go and build a separate one just for that. And now what we're going to do, I do have all my stuff linked up still to this biomass generator, but we've got some new things coming in today. I've also been doing a lot of building. As you can see, I've got the whole place built up. I had to redo the roof to make it line up better. I extended everything out. I also have this nice little balcony I can walk out on and get a nice view of everything. And use the railings on that. It didn't line up quite the way I wanted, but it worked. And I've upgraded a few things. My nice second level, the large greenhouse. I've also upgraded, and let's get my thing up here. We got the jetpack MK2, we've got the exploration suit MK2, and we've got the multi-tool MK2. And you can see I've got more inventory thanks to the jetpack. What we're going to do now is I've already upgraded to the medium armory, and I've unlocked the level 3 on everything. So the exploration suit, you can see I am missing some things. I do have the ability to make glass components. I can make fabric MK1, but it is asking for fabric MK2. And while I have the ability to make fabric MK2, it is a certain component that I need. I don't have silver. I don't have any deposits for silver. And from what I've been reading, it's in a certain biome. So we need to do some more exploring. But I fortunately do have enough to make the jetpack MK3, the Mark III jetpack. So we're going to do that. That is going to give me, I think it says 12 more slots. So that hopefully should max me, or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I do not have the option to make the third multi-tool because I have to make the advanced, active laser medium, that's what it is. And I am missing titanium for that as well. So there's another thing I cannot make. We also have the ability to make the Mark IV and everything. And I have a pulse defense rifle, which again uses the advanced ALM 2. So I need that as well. I need titanium. And I need some more stuff for the advanced part. So we're going to be doing some exploring later today. But right now I have been doing a bunch of upgrading. I have swapped things around. I actually have a ton of dried meat, a ton of dried fruitage I'm working my way through, as well as plenty of purified water. But what I've been stockpiling for later on is superfood and electrolyte water, which will give me a lot more in nutritional value. I do have a refinery, and I've been making some deuterium, but we don't have the way to use deuterium yet. However, we're going to do that very quickly today. Now, what I have done, and several of you have mentioned this, and I figured this out right after I finished last episode, is that by building certain things, you don't even have to put it into use. You can just build it and then remove it, and you still have everything unlocked. You don't have to keep it. So I have unlocked almost everything. This is all I have left, and what I need to unlock right now is a small deuterium generator. And to do that, I have to build the uranium generator. Let me find that one. That's somewhere around here. You know what? Let's go with power. That'll make it easier. Uranium generator. We're gonna throw that in here, and let's do a build of it. So we'll just put it over here in the corner. I'm not planning to use the uranium generator. I don't even have uranium right now, or any way to make uranium, and I need some reinforced frames. Let's see. Basic frame, no. What? Reinforced? No. Plating. Maybe I don't even have the oh, there we go. Trying to organize things a little bit more, which is why I've got the big, large container here. I was going to use it, but I think I'm going to save it for our next project, which once I get this going, we are going to start work on our first vehicle. So I'm going to get this built and get the deuterium generator going, and then we're going to start work on our very first vessel of some sort. Here we go. We're going to try and place this down. And okay. Interesting. I guess that's even enough. Alright, everything. So I should be able to do something pretty easily with this. Alright, so we have unlocked a bunch of things. The buggy wheel, the wheel, suspension, hover jack, and so on. So, let's see what else we've got. And, you know, I feel like I know I gotta use suspension, but I'm thinking I don't want to put suspension just on here. I don't really think I'm gonna have enough room for the suspension right there by itself. Let's see, that's a buggy wheel. I don't like the buggy wheel. What's the all-terrain version? Oh, well, never mind. We'll go with that after all. Okay, suspension. I need some kind of block to put there. Can I do thing? Can I do the foundation? Oops, right there. All right. Not a ramp. Let's do an armor block. Let's just put that on there as a precaution too. Oh no, I can do foundation. Now, how well that's going to work, I don't know. Kind of hard to tell how it's lining up here. I think that's not lined up. Okay, we'll go ahead and do this. So there, I have a basic platform. I feel like if that's how it's going to work, maybe I could do something different. Let's try the armor block. So, try this again. Maybe I can make it work. Why can't you just line up right? There should be a dead center to it.
Extreme temperature warning.
Ah. Okay, so I've rebuilt the cockpit with a 2x3. So it actually evens out with the basic foundation part. So I guess now it's time to try the suspension. Yeah, let's go right there. And we'll go back here. It's going to suck when I take this jack out and it just drops way down to the ground. And I want to make sure I line them up. I don't want the wheels to be all off from each other. So, alright. I think that, yeah. Okay. So, that's that part. What are we doing with this? Let's see. Oh, it's like it's just a straight axle shaft out, and then I'll see as soon as I put it on, it kind of drops down a little bit. So I guess that's the shock absorbers. This is not going to be pretty. This is not going to be an all-terrain vehicle. This is going to break at some point, I'm sure. But at least I've got something here. So now, I guess I could use it sort of like a temporary mobile base. Now, I did look, and you can see here, large air blade, last creation of flying bases, large suspension, whatever is it, hover pad, there's something with the big wheels, mobile base wheel. So yes, we can build a vehicle that serves as a mobile base. It can be on wheels, it can be a hover vehicle type thing. All of it works. So we've got a lot of different options for this. We just have to unlock them, and of course some of those we're going to have to get the materials for them. I like how the wheels look to be built, but as you can see, I'm missing fabric Mark 1, so I'm gonna have to make some fabric real quick. So when I said that the wheels look like they were done, apparently the only thing that changes is you get the little hub cap in there. So I've got 4 wheels made. I was going to put the large container that I had in there on the bed here, but it's too big. Takes up too much room, leaves like only this tiny little narrow strip here. So I am just going to stack probably a wall of these. I think 8 should be enough. Maybe adjust them a little bit differently. But I need now, for this to work as a mobile base, of course, I need power. So we're going to go with, I guess, the biogenerator, because I don't have supplies for making the small deuterium generator. That would work great. I just do not have the supplies for it. Or wait, do I? Maybe I got some from the large container. What was it? Oh no, I do not believe I did. Let's see. Maybe I can use it. We'll try it real quick. And then, alright, so we're going to go ahead and try to build this. And I'm thinking, you know what, we'll put it right here, kind of in the middle. SC electronic parts. Yes, I can. Thank you. I'm going to do this because the deuterium I can make just from clean water, purified water. And I've got a ton of dirty water I've already purified, so I can easily make that. I'm assuming it's going to last longer And I think now I want to change these around and put them. You know what, we're gonna put them here along the side, and then I'll do the other side if I need the extra room while I'm out. Because this way it gives me easy access, just walk up between the wheels and access my storage. And really, the whole point of doing this is, again, there are certain things I need from some biomes, and, well, we've already tried the monument. I need weapons. So we've got this here, temperate plains. We've got this here, deep arid forest. And we've got this one and this one that show as islands. So while I may not be able to drive out to the island, I can at least drive close to the island. And that is a good distance away. I'd rather not have to walk to do that. So, here we go. 14 hours of use on that. That took like nothing to make it. So, you know, a good bit of purified water, but I can handle that. So, I need this. I need a printer. I need something to keep me supplied while I'm out. So we're going to do that too. Well, I think that's all I'm going to try for now. I'm afraid to put too much on it before I go and break it. So we're going to take out the jack tool. And, oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. I feel like either that smoke came from the crash or it was actually broken. Oh, my wheel is just spinning. This is not going to work very well. I can already see it. Oh, but it's driving. It's driving. Okay. Go that way or not. Well, at least I can look around like that. Let's see. I don't seem to have brakes. I also seem to be... My wheels seem to be bumping into the actual structure itself. Like I should have had them stuck out a little bit more. Okay, so how do I lift it back up onto a jack? And stop. Stop moving. Stop it. Aha! This is not good. This is not good. Not good. Not good. I'm gonna get stuck somewhere. I can already tell. Okay, so I rebuilt the whole thing. And I added a little bit more below with the armor block. So the struts stick out a little bit more. And it gives me a little bit more clearance. Also, I found, as you can see, I've got the little cold, you know, a temperature warning. And if I jump in the cockpit and just wait a moment, it goes away. So I don't have to worry about, at least right now, building a roof for this one. So it's time to, I guess, let's try this again. And if it doesn't work this time, I'm not going to build the deuterium generator again. So let's go. Still very kind of slow, but it's going to work. And let's make sure we're turning the right way. So we need to go in this direction. And hopefully I can not get stuck. And I think I did. Either that or I am underpowered right now. Okay, let's try this again. I shortened it down to just this one little bit. So it's a little bit more like a buggy now. Let's get going. And, yeah, this seems to be working better now. I'm not getting stuck. I'm still not very fast, but at least I'm not stuck on the ground. And now I'm stuck. I'm stuck, aren't I? Yep, I'm stuck. What? Ah. Okay, so it is a brand new day. I slept, got everything put away, and we actually have a working design now. I made some changes and found out that you can actually adjust the suspension type. So that has helped raise things up a bit. But we are going to go ahead and take off this way and make sure I avoid my pit in the ground. And I've actually got it set for power right now. Because I thought maybe that might help if I get stuck in a pit or something. Make it not set for speed so I don't worry about going too fast and running into a pit. But we are going to go now in this direction to man-made wreck, arid deep forest, and grab as much as we can from it. Since I do have 4 containers on the little vessel here. And then whatever I don't fill up from that, we can fill up on the way back with some of the mineral, you know, resource deposits. Let's just see if we find something else. So we're getting into an area that has taller trees, much thicker trees than what I have been encountering recently. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through that. And the steering's a little wonky right now. I'm getting used to this. At least I'm not being attacked right now. I was waiting for it. As soon as I said I'm not being attacked, I was waiting for that music to start up and be like, oh, now I am being attacked. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Just keep going. Just maneuver my way through this lovely looking forest. I mean, look at this. Very nice environment. And, oh, look, some very tall trees out there. We also have, you know, more resource rocks around the area. Maybe I will find some new resources out here. Well, but I'm going to wait and test that out on the way back again because I want to save my storage capacity as much as I can for the wreck. And we are not that far away now. Definitely much better. I just unlocked 3 things without building anything. They just unlocked automatically for some reason right there. That might be some silver there though. This has more of a beach type feel to it. And oh, look at all that stuff in the water there. That's interesting.
Extreme temperature warning.
I'm already getting extreme temperature. Aluminum and silver. Yes. Okay, so it's not that far away, but I can get some aluminum and silver out here, which is helpful. I'm going to be making some really good stuff when I get back to my base after this. I'll make sure I don't get too far away from the vehicle here because it has no marker on it right now. So regular carbon and silicon still available out here. I want to look at putting one of those little beacon things on this to a little marker, see if it follows with it so I can use it that way. Alright, let's just start by dumping everything in there. Make sure I keep my inventory free to grab stuff as I find it. And okay, 100. There's actually 2 of them showing very close to here, so we're going to have to check out both of those. Oh, and there's some more stuff here. That's silver or maybe cobalt. Ah, there's the wreck. Ooh, and I see some of the big horned ones. I think they're supposed to be the alpha male creatures over there of that cow-like group. Let's see what this is. Cobalt. I was right. Cobalt and aluminum. Works for me. And I'm going to switch back, recharge, make this go much faster. There we go. Let's check out this man-made wreck over here. Looks like either a fad machine or something else. Alright, we're going to take all this. Let's see. Medium 3D printer. Alright, whatever. I'm going to get plenty of resources out of this. Oh, it had a... so it was a 3D printer with a little conveyor top attachment going right into a container so it could just dump out things as it produced them. That is something I'm going to have to mess with soon. I'm a little apprehensive about getting started with it just yet because I know it's going to have so much going on in it that I'm going to have to be figuring out. And I'm afraid of jumping into it just yet. Before that guy gets mad, let's scoot over here and get some more resources. Ooh, and a big lake. This is the big lake area. So somewhere out that way, which I think, yeah, this is supposed to be an island wreck. So there's one over that way. I might be able to go ahead and just look at that. And there's some crystal or something growing out there. This is definitely a bit deeper. Looks like a big boulder in the water there. Let's see. What do we get from this? Oh, wrong button. I was using the wrong button. Dang it. Okay, regular iron, carbon, stuff like that. Just gotta get it just right. Let's see. Okay, we'll look out a wheel. And it's not what I meant to do. Maybe I should just taken this and built onto it instead and fixed it. Because it looks a little better than my design right now. Ah, alright, so that's all of that. What else do we have out here? I do not see large rock deposits. I see some more trees out that way. And that's pretty much the direction. 610. Let's go ahead. Go back that way. Let's go on. Get the next part. Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Another piece just kind of laying around somewhere. Alright, get this man-made wreck, and we're going to call it an end to this episode while I slowly make my way back to base and get all these supplies dropped off, get all my lovely things. And apparently the balancing act of that piece of wreckage stopped as soon as I got close. So we got some pieces spread around. Let's go ahead and get the beacon. Alright, let's check the container here. Another journal entry. I need to go through those real quick too. Let's do that before we call it. We'll go and look at the journal entries that I've got. Free up some space. And okay, that's nothing else. That's all I had. That's all there is. Let's see. Yep, journal entry. So let's dump. Ooh. Saw fabric. Mark 1 fabric. I've got a bunch there. I'm gonna need more. I want to fill everything I've got on the way back with the additional resources I pick up. Let's see. All right, we're going to go ahead and use this. So I can't help it. Something wrong about the way we got here on the way to Tall City, but suddenly changed course. So this isn't even where we're supposed to be. We're not even on the planet we were supposed to land on. And why does it look like either I'm sliding away or my vehicle's sliding away? You see that? It's moving away from me, or I'm moving away from it. So, okay, yeah, so we're in the wrong planet. And they're saying something about, did he even know about this planet already? Was there something in advance? Okay, it's quiet. Terraforming stations, $1 trillion spaceships. Used to all the fuss. Yeah, okay. Okay, so apparently this is not the first planet we've traveled to now. Carnage saw on another planet. And now we're here. Or Anita crew. So Anita is our ship. So that means we saw a lot happening on the ship itself. And that's, somebody else survived on this planet for a little while. Nightfall. Something big shuffling around. Okay. Moving with purpose. Cautiously. Oh, somebody actually was surviving with other people. Not just by themselves like I am stuck doing right now. Ah, okay. So, yeah. Interesting. That's something hopping over there in the distance, too. Okay, so that is going to be it for today's episode. Like I said, I'm going to slowly make my way back to the previous little beacon there, grabbing all the resources I can on the way. I really kind of, I may try to build a spotlight on it now to help me see in this dark. But yeah, I'm going to work on that, get some more things going. Hopefully we'll have some new vessel stuff going next week. I'll try to get some more ideas and maybe play with some stuff in the meantime. But that's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. Also hit subscribe, tick the notification bell if you haven't done so already. And hey, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about my ugly little, rover vessel. If you've got any suggestions for something to try this week with the design on it, maybe some weight suggestions, I would love to hear from you guys. But as always, I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I will see you in the next video.